Greetings everyone, this is Potato Hedgehog and welcome to my playthrough of Resident Evil Revelations. This is actually one of my favorite Resident Evil games of all time, because I played it back in the 3DS and it was solid! So without any further ado, let's dive under.
Resident Evil Revelations.
That title jingle always gets me erect. Anyway. And this intro is probably going to take a while considering that ResidentEvil.net and DLC. And no, this is not the remastered version of Resident Evil Revelations, which has all the DLC in it, because I could really care less about the DLC for this game, even though it just gives you a bunch of boosted up weapons that you can use in raid mode. But I don't care for the raid mode in this game, at least not on the console version. I really loved it on the 3DS. But I care more about the raid mode in Revelations too. And as you can see, I am actually very far in the story, but I have not played Revelations since 2015, if I'm correct. So, I am going to start a game from the beginning because I don't want to spoil you guys by going straight into Chapter 7. Here we go! And I'm going to play on normal because I am not fucking insane. Even though, fun fact, I've beaten Resident Evil Revelations on all 3 difficulties on the 3DS. So, yeah, that's fun. Here we go!
Hey, Potato. I'm sorry about redesigning your channel.
No, it's alright, Mochi. I redesigned you without your permission, so I kinda deserved it.
But hey, those who like Senran Kagura might be attracted to your channel.
Speaking of which... yeah, I really should get back to Estimate Voices sometimes. Oh look, we're on a boat! 6:08 PM, minutes radiance. Okay. Nice gun.
Hey, Jill.
One thing I have to give the game props for, Jill is amazingly hot in this game. And she's voiced by Michelle Ruff.
Incredible.
The Queen Zenobia. This thing is lucky to be afloat.
Take us around. Let's find a boarding point.
I really wish that they had brought the modern voices in the Resident Evil remake, because I would have loved to hear Jill again in Resident Evil 1. Because the voice acting is absolutely terrible in Resident Evil 1. I should know, I've played some of it, I mean, not all of it. And it doesn't make sense to bring the modern costumes into Resident Evil 1 because you can only think of Roger Craig Smith when he's in his modern costume for Chris. But no, Roger Craig Smith does not voice Chris in the original game, or its remake.
It's been 94 minutes since Chris and Jessica dropped off the radar.
But the interpolation from their last known coordinates puts them...
Right here on this ship.
Oh great, Chris Fuck Boulders Redfield is going to be involved in this game somehow. And yes, I know I have been sporadic in my playthroughs of games that I happen to enjoy or not particularly enjoy, but I promise Resident Evil 5 will be back sometime soon, and Resident Evil 6 will be back sometime soon, along with Resident Evil Revelations 2. But let's be honest, I like this game a lot more than the games I just described. Yes, even Revelations 2, even though it has a... Compared to Revelations 1, I really don't like Resident Evil Revelations 2's plot. I prefer this one. Even though this game does have some action-y elements in it, it doesn't rely heavily on it. And that guy next to us, his name is Parker. He's voiced by Kirk Thornton. Who's trying to do an Italian accent, I think. Yes, Parker, I'm fine. Look at that bell. Investigate it.
I don't like the sound of that.
That sound is creeping me out. What's the gun I have right now? Just a normal Beretta. And I think I have the control scheme set to classic, so pardon the right trigger being used for aiming. Do I have a knife? Does Jill has knife?
I might be able to shoot it off.
I don't want to waste bullets on a fucking... There we go! Just had to push the left bumper.
The stench.
It's been abandoned for a while.
The lip syncing is terrible in this game, but god damn it, Michelle Ruff does an amazing job as Jill. I kind of wish that Jill would come back in the newer Resident Evil games, but, Chris has already been brought back in Resident Evil 7, so we might see Jill later, I don't know.
Crew's dead. What did this to them?
That looks like a zombie. How did it get in there? Good question. Very good question, Jill. We'll answer that later.
Ugh, it smells like rotting flesh.
Jill, you should know what rotting flesh smells like. You've dealt with zombies before. It's been dead for a while. Yes, it has been. Alright, let's explore this.
No signs of life. But I feel like something's here.
Thanks, Parker. I was trying to talk here. Let's explore this derelict ship. I'm sure nothing could go wrong here.
Hey,
What happened?
I don't think we're alone.
That was a monster, but what kind of monster? We'll figure it out. And I think it went through this vent. Either that or it just came out the other side, I don't know. Look at it.
That doesn't look like just water.
What do you think it looks like, Jill? I would say it, but it's not advertiser friendly. Oh wait, fuck ad revenue, so it looks like semen. Yeah, that's right, I said it. I'm an adult. I can do adult things. Uh-oh. Well, more specifically, I'm 19, but in a month I'll be 20, but, what are you gonna do? Blood in the vents. Yay.
There's blood coming from the dust.
That man is mutated. That man does not look right. Its arm. I've never seen a mutation like this. That's gross. Alright, Parker, let's go. One good thing about this game, you can actually aim and move. Which is something that Resident Evil 5 didn't have, even though Resident Evil Revelations is built on the same engine. Or an improved version of the engine, I don't know. But at least we can aim our gun and move. That is such a good thing. Although, if I'm honest, I'm getting sick of this control scheme, so I'm gonna switch it back. Shooter. There we are. Much better. Let's!
It's shorted out.
It's shorted out. The circuit board's dead. Maybe the rats chewed through it.
The power still works here.
There's still power in the soda machine. Why is there still power in the soda machine, of all things? Bad thing is, we can't see Jill's face anymore, which kind of sucks, considering that she's kind of attractive in this game. But, meh, what you gonna do?
Ugh, the face is smashed in completely.
I don't know, Jill. His face looks pretty intact from where I'm seeing. Just a bit bloody. That looks important, but can we go through here?
Jill, take a look at this.
Apparently not. Thanks for the info, Parker.
Parker, give me a hand here.
Sure.
They still haven't fixed that, they still haven't fixed that grammatical error when Jill says, hey, give me a hand here, but it says, give me hand here instead of a hand. Fix your localization, for fuck's sake.
I got something. I think it's a gun.
Now what?
Give me a sec.
And Jill, you might want to put a glove on before sticking your hand into a pile of meat. Jill, for fuck's sake, woman.
So, it's not Chris.
Of course that's not Chris. He's probably off flexing his muscles somewhere.
Coming for that ass, nigga!
Hey Jill, you might want to move. Oh god, it's a hentai tentacle monster! No! I don't appreciate that shit! Wait, did I break his arm? Yeah, I broke his arm. Okay. Oh, fuck you. Fuck you! I ain't having that shit.
This explains our missing crew.
This is not good.
No shit, Jill.
Where are you, Chris?
Probably somewhere flexing his muscles, like I said. And why did we need to load in the title?
Episode 1. Into the Depths.
And this game is episodic, but not in the way you think. Use physical attacks on enemies when they falter. Tanks loading screen, I appreciate your generosity. NTS Special Report!
This sunny and idyllic Mediterranean coast was the site of one of the world's greatest structures. It took a full 11 years to finish constructing the world's first aquapolis, the floating city of Terra Grigia. A sustainable metropolis operating on a massive solar energy matrix and equipped with the latest green technologies. Never before had solar energy been used to supply power to an entire city. But in 2004, Veltro, a terrorist group opposing the city's development, launched a bioterrorist attack.
And everything went to shit.
They not only released a virus,
Hunters?
but also several creatures, known as bioorganic weapons, further complicating the situation.
Yep, we've got hunters.
This launched one of the worst tragedies the world has ever seen. The FBC, the world's leading counter-bioterror organization operating under the auspices of the US, was called in to direct efforts to contain the attack. The BSAA, a counter-bioterror NGO, which operates independently of the interests of any one country, went in as observers to assist the FBC. Realizing the need for immediate and decisive action, Supreme Local Headquarters issued the order to use the city's solar energy matrix on itself. Media outlets around the world began to refer to the incident as the Terra Grigia Panic. Following the incident, the FBC announced it has successfully disbanded the terrorist group called Veltro. It is now 2005, and a sense of calm and security is finally returning to the people. But, as you can see, the lost city of Terra Grigia remains inaccessible, a silent and potent symbol of the threat that bioterror poses for people around the world.
Well, that's not good. Ah, static, it burns. And we happen to be near that fallen city.
Ah, there you two are.
O'Brien, you don't normally join the fray.
Well, my doctor told me I need exercise. I assume you both know that the FBC has cordoned off the entire area. However,
this was
in the
3 hours
past few
ago.
weeks, a number of mysterious carcasses have washed up.
I guess the FBC couldn't cover up a mess this big, huh?
Anyone who knows what happened here is going to put 2 and 2 together.
And that's why I've sent the BSAA in to investigate. Did you pick up your new equipment from Quint?
The, Genesis or something. Is that its name?
You didn't bother to read the manual, did you?
No, I brought it with me, just in case.
I hope you read quickly, because you're gonna need it on your mission.
Yeah, I'm on it.
Jill is just like, this nigga, really? I love Jill, especially in this game, because she's the smart yet sassy BSAA agent who isn't a damsel in distress. I know how to use the Genesis. I played the 3DS game. Investigate corpse. How do we use Genesis again? There we go. And a little Easter egg happens if you try to scan Parker.
You trying to get to know the real me?
Maybe Jill is, but I'm not. Jump!
Ah, look at this mess. Oh, they're rotted to hell.
Oh, they're rotted to hell.
Skin so pale. I've never seen anything like it.
Use the Genesis to get a reading on it.
No shit, O'Brien, I got this. Scan the things.
The Genesis requires a decent sample size to get an accurate reading. Scan the carcasses on the beach and send me your data.
Scan all of the things. Metal detected.
I'm getting
What?
something from inside it.
There's a thing inside this thing. Okay.
Careful now.
Don't worry, I've done this before.
You should really have gloves on, Jill. And those fingerless ones don't count.
I've got something. What is this? If it's an engineered mutation, this could prove a link.
I'll run some tests on this. Continue with the investigation.
Well, scanning the things was quite useful. What's up, O'Brien? Give me this ammo. I have a feeling I'm gonna need it. Scan more of the things. Then pick up more ammo. Thank you. Yeah! It moved!
I can't figure that. Don't worry, we're on it.
Kill the thing that's moving. Kill it. Yeah.
After Raccoon City, this must be a cakewalk.
I suppose. So why'd you quit the FBC for this outfit?
I wanted to be more involved. I wanted to fight.
I see you two are okay. Continue with the investigation, but proceed with extreme caution.
Got it, O'Brien. And if we run into more of those things, we'll be sure to send their skin to ya. Was that really necessary?
That smell must have ruptured from gas.
Christ, what a
But
mess.
why did it blow up? Why was that necessary? It wasn't. I was about to say, those birds
We
are
need more
stuck in
samples
place.
to run an analysis. Give me a few more.
I know, O'Brien. I am trying to get you what you need. Oh, grenade. That's cool. Move, Parker. Let me take this. Alright, we gotta find more of that goop. Ooh? What's this?
We don't have enough data to run a complete
handgun ammo.
analysis.
That's nice.
Gather some more samples from the carcasses on the beach.
I'm trying to scan the goop for you, O'Brien. Just give me a second. A newspaper from last year. It's the first article of bringing the existence of BOWs to the public. That's interesting, except I really don't care. Now, where could more of that goop possibly be? Up here! Thank you very much. That's all the goop I can find over here. Wait a minute! There's some over there! Alright, I think I just need to scan one more piece of goop and I think we're done here. Alright, goop, 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 goop. Where can I find... Oh! Oh, and it gives you an herb. That's cool. Getting your analysis rate up to 100% will earn you a health recovery item. The rate you receive will go down if you analyze enemies of the same kind. Bullshit.
I've collected enough samples.
Good. Get them to me ASAP.
Okie dokie. But wait! The goopster.
Don't these things stay dead?
Hurry up and neutralize them.
I'm neutralizing them as fast as I can, O'Brien, but one of them appears intent on eating me. Dead.
Finally, some peace and quiet.
All in a day's work for you two, eh? All right, enough chit-chat. Get that sample data to me.
I'm right here, O'Brien. You could just walk over here instead of having us do it.
There you are. Nice work.
No doubt about it. These corpses show signs of viral infection.
And I bet it's no coincidence they came through the FBC's blockade.
Well, we did all we can. Now, we wait for the results to come back from HQ. Huh? It's the emergency line. Yeah, it's me. Uh-huh. What? Yes, that's fine. I'll take it from here. We'll have to speed things up. Starting now. Uh-huh. Good. Get to it. Jill, Parker, you two are still on the case.
What happened?
We lost contact with Chris and Jessica.
Oh, so that was in medias res.
How?
We're not certain. I've sent their last known coordinates to your terminals.
The signal was lost over the ocean. I thought they were in the mountains chasing Veltro. But judging from their position, they must be...
On a ship. I'll go back to HQ, take charge of the search and rescue. You two will be my eyes out there.
Yes, sir.
So that entire ship section we played was in medias res, I believe. So this was happening just a few hours earlier. Gotcha. Why couldn't we go through that? Why couldn't we go through this first and then the ship section? And I think this will be a good place to stop the episode because I've been recording for 24 minutes. So, if you guys enjoyed this episode of Resident Evil Revelations, please leave a like and a comment to let me know, and I will see you guys in the next part. Adios!